Okay, hello. I promised some of you guys that I would go live today at 3 o'clock. It's now 3:15 European time, that is. And I had to postpone it a little bit because I just got home at 3 o'clock. I have now left my visitors. I drove them to the airport and I've been running some errands, and now I am back home with the cardigan for the little girl. She couldn't get it with her because I didn't finish it. I have some work left, but I have woven in many ends. Not all of them, but I think I've woven in more than half. Both sleeves and almost half of the body squares, I think. So there's not too much to do with even weaving in the ends, but I have a little bit of left of the what is it called? Well, the border around the neckline and stuff, and the buttons. But I'm going to order these buttons. Oh, am I? Or am I going to take them off the other sweater? I'm not sure. Hello, Rosie. Hi. You're so faithful. You're always here. I am so happy about that. Love that you want to spend time with me. I love spending time with you. And yeah, I have forgotten to say for the replay, those who watch my replay, my name is Linda. I'm Norwegian, but I live in Spain. I'm a teacher and I love to crochet. I would have liked to go outside today to have this live, but since I was so in a hurry or in a rush or I didn't have a lot of time, then I just started it here. Also, it's 32 or more degrees outside. So, and I was outside, so I would rather be in here with the cool weather. And Rosie says also just came home. You are lucky. I am, yeah. And you too, yeah, we were both lucky. So, but the sleeves, the end of the sleeves, this I'm going to take off. When I asked my friend if how she wanted the sleeves for her daughter, I was asking her, do you want ribbings? Because I was thinking it would be nice with ribbings because this white thing was too wide. This was too wide hanging down. So I asked her if she wanted ribbings, but she hesitated. So I just, well, okay, I can try something else. And then I did this. First, I did just the single crochets. Do you think you wanted something like this? Yeah, this is okay. And then I put on a scallop on the end, but I don't like this at all. So for the other sleeve, I did make a ribbing. And when I asked her again, which of the two do you prefer? Of course, this one. I knew it. This is much better. But this was a little too big. So it kind of goes over the hand. So I'm going to do it again. And instead of having 14 rows or whatever up and down, I will have 13. But I think I will do that first on the other one. Why is there a hook inside my project number 3? It's number 4 that I'm using, even though yesterday at the finca I didn't have my 4. I forgot it, but then luckily I found number 3 in my bag. I'd forgotten so many things yesterday. Yeah, so I'm going to frog this and do it again. Just have to find out where to frog. Where's the end? This is the end. The ribbing looks better. That's right. Yeah, I agree with you, Rosie. I really like the ribbing. If it can't hang straight down, the ribbing is the way to go. Let's see if I have to use a needle here to get a hold of this. Is it that one? Is it? Yeah. Okay. I don't have to frog the first round of single crochets, but then after that, let's see. Well, this third round and the second round I will frog. And where is the beginning? Maybe it's here. Still 2. Oh, so it's here then. There we go. The number 4. We went to the ranch, no, the finca yesterday, the ranch. It was so beautiful, so nice. The weather was nice, beautiful company, nice company. And I didn't go into the pool, but the children did, of course, and they were playing some games, croquet, some kind of tennis with a pole, like you slam the ball with a racket. Let me see. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is this enough? I think this is enough. The height, I mean. I don't think I need it to be any longer like that. Like that. That. I think this is good. So I'll go with that. But I will have to be careful when I make all of the when I go up and down so that I don't make too many. There should be 13. 5, 4, 5, and that was 6 maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was just 5. There's the 6th. Again. Okay, I guess I have to make another one. There. And then 1, 2, 3. Let me do this so you can see a little bit. 4, 5, and 6. There we go. Oh, there are more people here. Hello, Manuela. Hi. Rosie says we played the tennis game too as kids. Yeah. And yeah, Manuela, today I've had a Manuela day. Because I wanted to find that video where you're talking about your past and stuff. I didn't find it yet. I may have found it, but that I fell asleep in my project. I think I watched 3, 4, 5, 6, I don't know, of your lives and something today. So I caught up with some, with a lot of them, but I'm not sure if I found it. Maybe I found it and then I slept just when you were talking about that. Not sure. Let's see. 1, 2, and 3. There. And Rosie says, hello, Manuela. Missed your lives the last days. Too early. Yeah, I didn't. I very, very, very seldom manage to enter the live. I normally have to watch the replay. I think once or twice I have been able to catch Manuela live. But maybe, mostly just in the end when she's going for a walk with her dogs. So it's just to say goodbye. Almost. Not quite. But you know what I mean. And Manuela says, for you, too early, yes, Rosie, but I don't have much time the rest of the day. Is it hot in the Netherlands? Rosie asks. Oh, yes, it's very warm here. Okay, here as well. 32 degrees. No problem. Watch the replays. Yeah, absolutely. But I haven't. I'm not the best at watching replays. I prefer watching the live. But sometimes I watch some replays. But the other vlogs and stuff, I normally watch But today I've been watching a lot of them. Oh, hello, Linda Snyder. Welcome. Hi. Sorry. Hi. My voice is a little, I don't know. Maybe I'm getting a cold since it's so warm here. I just drove my visitors, the family, to the airport. Me and a taxi, because all 5 didn't enter my car with me in it. So we had to have a taxi and my car. And I went some errands, and then I came back at 3 o'clock, and then I was going live. It's 3 o'clock now. Woo! And I had to eat something, and then now I can go live. And I was thinking about doing it outside, but both since it's very warm out, but mostly because I was kind of in a hurry. Everything was here, so I just started it here. Didn't want to take the time to move everything out. So that's why we're inside, and I'm not mad about it because it's cool and breezy. Yeah, Rosie says she watches replays while crocheting. Yes, me too. I well, replays and other vlogs and stuff when they talk about things. Maybe not so much when they're showing everything. Like, I don't crochet too much when, for example, April shows all her makes. Then I have to watch, and crochet a little and watch. But when it's, for example, Sarah from Crochet Vision, who speaks about, and her husband speaking about their market and what they're experienced, I really love those videos. I think those are cool videos to hear about the good and bad experience from the markets. And then I crochet and listen to them. Hot in Michigan in the 90s, whoa, and humid. Here it's also humid always. When I got off the plane on last Monday, it was so humid. I didn't even remember, oh, is it this humid here? Because in Norway, it's not like that. It rains a lot, but the air isn't humid. It's kind of dry. But I did pass, I mean, I did feel more warm in Norway than here, because in the houses normally in Norway, there aren't any AC because they never need it. Some has bought that they use it for heating, right? And then of course they can use it also for cooling. But not many people have them. Not that many anyhow. And I am so happy about the unicorn and the dogs. I filmed a little bit this morning that I also said that I was going to put out a vlog on Saturday, but I never got around to it. I didn't have any or not enough footage, and I had so many things to do. We had so many plans or doing so many things, so I didn't have the time. And yesterday when we went to the ranch or finca, I was busy. I hardly filmed either. I took one or two footage. But for me, working on the sleeve, I think it was by the pool. I didn't enter the pool though. I had brought a bathing suit just in case, but no, I would rather crochet. I would rather crochet. Okay, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, my phone. What is that? Somebody sending me a message? What can that be? Oh. Okay. Or wasn't it that? That was a while ago. So maybe it's something else. Not there. Don't think so. Maybe an email? Maybe I've gotten an email. But nothing important. I'm not important. I think I'm so important. I just have to check. Am I important? No, I wasn't. I am not. Oh, hello, Hope. Give me hope, Joanna. Give me hope, Joanna. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. And Rosa says, I have no ICU, yeah, but I have a special foil in front of my windows. It's nice inside. Okay. Yeah, I guess that helps. And in the car, I don't use it often, but sometimes I put kind of a foil, but a bit thick in the window, so my steering wheel doesn't get too hot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. So, you people, what are you working on today then? I am still working on my cardigan for the little girl who left for Norway. Well, yeah, they're on the plane now. They've just went up in the air like 20, 30 minutes ago. So, this will get home with her aunt because her aunt is still down here visiting some other friends of mine. She leaves in a week or so. So this should be done by then. Hope says I'm funny. Are you talking about the song? I love that song. It was from the 80s, I think. It was about apartheid in South Africa. Joanna was kind of Johannesburg, and they're singing about the apartheid, that it should not be like that and stuff. I really like that song. It was a political song, of course. And a couple of years later, all the apartheid disappeared because the world boycotted them. And Rose says it reflects the heat quite well. Yeah, so it throws it out again. Very good. And Hope is making a blanket with a side saddy cluster stitch. Oh, okay. Side saddle cluster stitch. I'm not familiar with very many stitches, so I'm not sure what that is, but I could look it up, of course. Side saddle. That's how the women should, when they were wearing skirts and were going riding, they had to have a side saddle, right? So I guess it kind of resembles that kind of saddle on a horse. Maybe. Am I right or am I wrong? And Rosie says, I am widening an old sweater. Good. Yeah, it's good that we can use old things and make them new again. And make them wearable again. When they're too small or too big or whatever, adjust them so that they fit again. And sometimes maybe if the colors have faded, it's possible to color them, I guess. I have never done anything of those things, but I guess you could do all of these things. I kind of course, want to make a lot of dogs. A whole litter, as I was talking about yesterday or the other day. Not yesterday. But I'm kind of feeling I have to finish this cardigan. At least what I can finish. I can weave in all the ends, and I can finish these two ribbons on the sleeves, and the buttonholes, like the border and the buttonholes. So these things I can finish on this cardigan, and then I'll have to wait for the buttons, or just, of course, I have to order them. I will order them. But then if they would not get here, I can take them off the other one. Was this 2 or was it 3? I'm thinking I'm going to take another one just in case. There. Maybe this is very wide between them, but I think it's okay. Everything's gonna be all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, this one is the first one. 1. Listen very carefully. I shall say this only once. Say this only once. That was from a series. I don't know, Rosie and Manuela, who are from Europe. Did you have, well, maybe in the US as well, I'm not sure. But did you watch the Allo Allo? The kind of from the Second World War, but from France, the resistance, and the Michelle, she was coming always into the restaurant or the cafeteria and saying to the owner, listen with the gun, listen very carefully, I shall say this only once. And it was hilarious. I loved it so much. And it was a nice and a funny series. Everybody drink enough. Yeah. Thank you, Rosie. I have my thermos to keep my water cold. Cool. Oh, I shouldn't have stopped here. Oh, okay. I didn't know what I was going to do, but I found out quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Linda Schneider says, I'm trying to conquer the Tunisian simple stitch so it doesn't curl. Oh, okay. Camille is doing another secret challenge. It's in September. It is the September Secret Tunisian project. Oh, okay. I think I'll pass. I have never done the Tunisian. I'm even though I think it looks so cool, I'm not up for learning a new skill because I want to do this. I want to make dogs. I want to make some of these beautiful creatures. Rosie says, I came home and drank like a horse. Luckily, it wasn't like a camel because then I think you would have drowned. Yeah, but if you drank like a camel, you didn't have to drink for another month. But for a horse, okay, we have to drink later also. So it's quite warm where you're at as well, Rosie? Or did you go for a run, maybe? Were you out jogging? And I'm laughing just because I think I know that you're not out running as I'm not. Had it been 10 years ago, 8 maybe, I would have been out running. Now I hardly even go out walking. It's so bad. I should. Oops. 4, 5, and 6. I haven't got enough here, so I will have to combine it. Would be a wobbly stomach. Absolutely. Blub, 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 blub. Blubbity blub, bub, bubbity do, 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 dum, bum, bum. I'm kind of working on this, but my mind is set on something else. It is set on dogs. Even though I'm not a dog person, it is set on dogs. These cute little dogs. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. I wonder how many of these will be now. I guess I have to count when I come back down. Maybe I have to frog. Hope not. I think this is going to be great, but I'm not sure. They have to be small enough or narrow enough so that they can stop the little girl's hands from entering the sweater, the cardigan, in a nice way. It's a little big for her. Not even just a little big. The sleeves are quite big and bulgy, or like big. But this part is big, but it's okay. The sleeve seems a bit big, but I think it's okay. Or the mom said it. Oh no, this is okay. So we'll just go with that. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh. Oh. This may be too few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I was going for 12. Now I could get 11. I think that is too narrow. Rosie says, I should walk too. Don't like it too much. Me neither. And I had a doctor's appointment earlier and shopping. Yeah, I didn't have a doctor's appointment, but I went to the doctor's to get an appointment. But they couldn't give me one because I want one in the afternoon. And they don't do afternoons until before the 8th of September or something, or after that. Or maybe it was after the 16th. And you can't get an appointment for more than from now and 1 month. So they open a new month or a new week or whatever, then you can get it. But since I start working on Thursday, I didn't want to go to the doctor's at 8:15 on a day when I'm in class. I need to be with my students. And then I thought, oh, maybe that's a day that I'm starting late, but I don't think so. I don't think I have any days that I start late. So I prefer waiting until I get an afternoon appointment. It is nothing serious, so I can wait. Nothing serious. I think I have to shrug this little. And then, yeah, how many? Until there, maybe, and then just do 2 instead of 3. There. Okay. To here. Let's see. There we go. And then we'll do, instead of 3, we will do 1. And 2. Before we crawl back up again, this chain, or whatever, back loop chain. I really love the ribbing that the crochet makes, but it takes time. It's tedious work. Do you say tedious? Or is that something Norwegian that I just changed into English? It's just 3 more days and I start work. What if I forget that I have to go to work? I don't think so. I don't think so. It's gonna be fun meeting the others again. But on Wednesday also, the teachers or the adults, my co-workers, those who can, we're going out for dinner. Oh, we're going out for dinner. So hopefully I will meet some of the new ones there. Not all of them can come, I know, but maybe a few of them. a couple of them. There are 6 new employees this year. One of them I've already met because she lives here already in Malaga, and she kind of was a substitute teacher in the end of this year. So she has been around for a couple of months before the vacation. But the others are new to me and to most, I guess. Rosie says, I do this kind of ribbing for hats. Oh. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oof, it takes time, huh? But I knit most of my hats, and that's easier. But I've discovered that in order to get in order to get the ribbing and knitting beautiful, instead of, well, just by doing one knit and one purl, I have discovered, I don't remember from when or from who, but that if you take the knit from behind, then it turns out beautiful, like more or less like this. So that is a good one. Beanies, yeah, of course. Yeah, I was thinking first bucket hats, no, but yeah, of course beanies. But I mostly knit beanies. I think I've crocheted one beanie. I was trying out a stitch. I think it was a stitch that I saw from Sarah I think it was from Kat. I think that so. I don't remember. Kat's Crafty Crochet Corner. I don't remember her name, but she's one of Larissa's Refined Vibes patrons. I think it was her pattern, or from her that I saw that pattern. Let's see. Am I approaching again? Oh yeah, now I have to combine the new yarn. No! I'm frogging something else here. Can't do that. Maybe I should just untangle this. I cut it off because I didn't want to spend time untangling it. I was kind of in a hurry when I was going to try on the cardigan on the little girl before she left, so I just cut this off. And there is, I think maybe there is enough to finish that sleeve. I mean, that ribbing on the sleeve. If I can turn back time, do do do, da 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 da. Oh no! Get tangled up on my backpack. Whoa! I can't mix it with this other thing. And Rosie says, I like crocheted ones better. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I may like, I don't know, but I may like crocheted ones better wearing them, but it's easier to knit them. It takes shorter time. What am I doing? I have to find an end. An end. This is the end. Let's see where it goes. There, and huh? Yeah. Okay. Okie dokie. No, yeah. A little bit better. Just a little bit. I'm kind of tired. We came home. I think I came home like 1 o'clock in the morning. And then we spent an hour, me with my friend and her husband, talking until 2, more or less. And then we went to bed. Yeah, right. Like I went to bed. No, 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 no. I sat here working on this cardigan at least for another hour. I think 1.5 hours until 3:30 or something. And then I woke up again like 7:30, but I didn't get up at once. I think I waited until 8:30 or something. But then I continued because I wanted to try it out on her that it was okay and stuff. So I got to do that. So I'm a little bit tired now. That was my point. A little bit yawning. Yeah, good. I have never caked yarn. I don't have a yarn winder, and I don't feel the need for it either. I do think they're beautiful though when I see others wind their yarn, but I've never even had a wind yarn, and I can do it with my hands. I don't care that it doesn't look beautiful, but it does look beautiful. Rosie says, now we all are yawning too. Yeah, it's very contagious. That's for sure. When one person starts yawning, the next and the next and the next starts as well. I think I've gotten the most of the tangling things unsolved or resolved. Resolved. Yay! Not most of it, all of it. Then now we can connect it to the other, to the end here with a knot, magic knot. Knotting it, or I mean tying it to the end and tying the end to the yarn, new yarn, pulling them together and cutting off the extras. There we go. And continue. Let's see. Yeah, we're going up. Oh, hello, Debbie. Good morning. Yeah, I could say good morning as well, even though it's almost 4 o'clock here. Good morning, because I'm kind of yawning and tired. Hope is asking, how was the beach yesterday? I assume you're asking me, or are you asking Debbie? If you're asking me, it was Saturday, and it was very nice, and I even went into the water, and it was fine. Normally, when I go into the water in the sea, which is so cold, normally I am making terrible sounds because it's so cold, and I didn't. Just a little bit, and then it was done. Normally, it's like people just turn their heads. What's happening to her? Is she drowning or something? No, it's just cold. And people laughing. But no, it was good. And we came there at 6 o'clock. It was very late. But we found a couple of sunbeds, lay down, It was not much sun. It was basically shadow, but a little bit. And then we went for a swim, or just for a into the water and out again. One each. She and we lay there talking, and it was very nice, very very nice. Later, after we went for an ice cream, we ate an ice cream each, and then we stopped by the house of some friends of mine to say hello. She haven't met them before, so I thought, oh, you should meet them. They're very nice people. So we did that, and then it was time to get home. It was more than 9, and the children were going to bed and stuff, so it was best to get home. But it was a very nice day, really, really cool. And I kind of can't. I mean, I'm kind of still a little bit surprised by myself that I said yes to a suggestion, because I'm always so hesitant or so late. Well, I don't know, but yeah, I wanted. It was let's do that. So I'm surprised at myself that I was so positive. Oh my goodness. Oh. Yeah, it was for me. Yeah. What's the time where you are? Rosie asks, are you asking me? We have the same time, don't we? It's 4 o'clock and 3 minutes. I think you have the same time. The whole of Europe except England, and I guess Turkey is the other way. Hello, Lou. Good morning, evening. Yeah, that's true. Good morning, good evening, good night. Yeah, it was refreshing. It was nice, and yeah, it was refreshing. That's the word. It was almost not refreshing. It kind of reminded me a little bit about a year when I was way up north, not north, but on the same coast, but more into the Mediterranean, because we're very close to the Atlantic Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean. So we get a lot of cold water mixing with the Mediterranean, but up there it's mostly just the Mediterranean. So one summer in July I was there, and it was so hot, like 40 degrees or something. So when we went into the water to cool off, it wasn't even cool. It kind of felt the same temperature as in the air. It wasn't, of course, but it was almost not to chill us down, to cool us down. But yeah, here it was not very cool, but okay. So it was nice, and I should go there more. My friend said, you have to go more to the beach. Okay. So we'll see. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Just have to wait and see. Oh, I have to count now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11, yeah. And I cannot, yeah, and this is going to be perfect. Yay! Yay, yay, yay! I need 12. So I have the last one now. Or is that one going to be the last one? Oh, it's going to be 13 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have to frog again and go back to what I did before. Okay, let me just stop here. I guess that's going to be enough. I need 12, not 13. But 11's too little. So let's take 3. 1, 2, and 3. And now crawl up the back loops. Let's see what you write here. Rosie asked Debbie. Okay. Yeah, what time it is. thought it was a bit strange that you asked me. Oh, I'm yawning. Oh my goodness. So Lou, what are you up to? Are you working on something or just relaxing? It's 9 a.m. Yeah, so that is US Central then. Were you from Michigan? I don't remember. How embarrassing. Debbie, or maybe have you told me where you're from? I did say to you earlier that I'm so sorry that my old phone is gone, because I'd written down 3 or 4 people that I was going to scratch off my map, and then I can't, because I don't remember who they were, who they are, and where they're from. So I have here on a piece of paper, I have Aubrey from Korea. That is definitely one that I'm going to scratch off. And then Janet from North Carolina. I think I already have somebody from North Carolina, so I think that's already scratched off. And then Sam from Victoria. Yeah, but with Sam, I just scratched off the whole of Australia. So that's already scratched up, but I asked her where she was from in Australia, and she told me it was just south of New South Wales in Victoria. So I pointed it. I put it down in writing. Lou says, just finished a book. A hook. From here, I couldn't read it well. A book. Ouch. Oh, a book out for a friend's birthday. Oh, that's nice. He's gonna be happy about that. Oh, they're from Texas. Yeah, from Texas. And now Lou is going to make her a smaller pouch for ink pens. Cool. Very nice. And Rosie says, you remind me. Need a pouch for my laptop too. Good idea. Yeah. Nice. We can remind each other of things. And I am so happy because today I got rid of 70 mattresses. The finca that we are renovating needs to be get rid of around 70 mattresses in good condition. And the Red Cross will come on Thursday to get them. So that is nice. Very, very nice. We've been dealing with it for a month now, calling and stuff, but when we were in Norway, we didn't do anything about it. So it was about time now. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna connect this without even counting first. Let's count after. Let's see. Connecting that one with this one. There we go. The next stitch with that one. There we go. That one with this one. There, and that one with that one. Of course, I haven't got rid of them already. Still, they have to come and get them, but I don't think they bail on us. It seemed legitimate. And they were interested, really interested. So that's very nice. Oh, the last one. It's so hard to get through here. There. And on this side. Nah. there. And cut it up. Oh, should I count first? Yeah, let me count first so that I don't have to attach again. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 and a half or so. Yeah, that's good enough. I buy it. I'll buy that. There. Hope is asking me, do you have any kids, Linda? And what should I answer to that? I got 11. No, I have no kids, but I'm a teacher, so I kind of have kids. I've been called grandma and whatnot, but I'm not even a mother, so no, I don't have kids. I live alone. I am perfectly happy about that. Even the girl that was visiting me now, not this one, but the older one, she's 10. She said to her mom, "It's nice to have a family. I think maybe I would just stay like Linda when I grow up. It seems so nice." It's so busy in a family. So much to do. So much chaos. Yeah. So I'm very happy that I like being around kids. So I'm very happy to be a teacher, and but it's nice that I can sort of leave to their parents after 2 o'clock or so. So yeah, that was that one, or was it the other one? It must have been that one. Yeah. And I don't think I have to frog all of it. I just have to frog a little bit to make it a little tighter. You can just ask me any questions. No. Oh yeah, okay. I didn't understand what was happening here. Oh, there we go. A little bit, but no. Why is it so difficult to kind of get a hold of this thread? I can just get hold of half of it. What was your lunch today? Rosie asks. Well, I had breakfast early, like at 9. No, I mean 8:30 or something like that. And then when I came home now at 3 o'clock, I was so hungry, and I had been shopping on the way, and, and I saw they had these like buns or something, but with vanilla cream or whatnot inside. So I ate 2 of those. So that's kind of my lunch. But I am going to make some chicken with salad later. That's going to be my dinner. So what was your lunch all about? I mean, I guess I just can ask Manuela and Rosie that, because the rest of you have just woken up. Or Hope, were you in Australia? You're Australian, weren't you? I'm kind of forgetting. Yeah. Ugh, this is so difficult. I don't understand why I can't find. Woo! There. But I don't get it. Oh, there. Yes. Finally. Okay. Then let's frog like until here. Yeah. Thinking that will be okay. My hook number 4. Maybe I have to go a little bit more back. There. Wait. There. And Rosie had a sandwich. New South Wales. So it's midnight, yeah. Yeah, I was right then. I was just, yeah, Hope isn't from the States. She's from Australia. And it was you who were from the New South of Wales. Yeah, so it was just above Victoria, as Sam told me that she was from there. So something is sticking, or kind of sticking, and then slipping a little bit, but then entering again. Yeah, like that, you know. Let's see. 1, 2, and 3. This is so whirling up right now. 1, 2, 3, and then going back. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. Okay, then I'll start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I can't see Hope's chat. You can't? Really? That's strange. Can you see Lou's and Debbie's? Why on earth can you not see her? That's strange. Well, Hope has been saying that she's from New South Wales in Australia. And she was asking me if I had any kids. And she has said, let me see if she said anything else. She had a question for me. How was the beach? Yeah, yesterday, but it was Saturday. That's okay. Yeah, I was thinking. Yeah. Now you see everybody. Oh, everybody else. Started chat 3 times now. Hello, Michelle O'Donnell. Michelle, I think you're new here. I don't think you've been there before, have you? Or am I mistaken? Maybe you've been there, but you've been lurking in the background. Or if you don't know me, my name is Linda. I'm Norwegian and I live in Spain. I'm a teacher and I love to crochet. I love the name Michelle, though. I can even sing you a song. Michelle, ma belle, Sunday monte. Oh, how was it? Come on, très bien ensemble, très bien ensemble. It's Paul McCartney. Maybe I'm scaring you away with all of this so suddenly. It's just me. I'm a little crazy. But welcome. You're very, very welcome, as Rosie is saying. We're just chatting and crocheting, and I am making a sweater or a cardigan for a little girl. She's almost 5. She just left for Norway. I live in Spain, so they visited me for a week. And now they went home today. But luckily, their aunt is still around here somewhere. Not in my house, but in another house. And she's going home in more than a week, so she can bring this with her when it is done. I'm going to show you in a little bit. I'm just going to finish this sleeve or this cuff. Okay, that's good, Michelle, that I'm not scaring you. You love a small group chat. Yes, it's very, very cozy. And then you can, I'm thinking about myself, then you can remember the people more or less. Like Hope now. I was kind of in my mind thinking, yeah, she's from the USA because everybody's from the USA. But then, no, isn't Hope from Australia? And I had to ask to be sure. And then you kind of get, things get stuck a little bit more when you come more and more times. So it's better when it's 20 people together. Like now it's 6 or 5 people, but maybe sometimes it's like 15. But that's okay too. Not everybody speaks, and yeah. Oh, I'm running out. Oh yeah, it's because I was finished with it. But O'Donnell. I reckon you're either from the US or from England. Or Ireland? Where are you from? You see, I have a map where I scratch off people when I know where they're from. Of course, when I have already scratched off a country, like say Austria, Rosie is from Austria. And then if there is another person from Austria, I won't scratch it again, of course, but I will always ask, where are you from? So maybe I can get to scratch off a new country, as I have Korea that I'm going to scratch off just in, later today. I think there. You are from the US, yeah. And your husband's family, originally from Ireland. I was thinking about that. Oh, Donald, isn't that kind of Irish? I thought. Oh, your family is originally from France. I was just talking like this earlier because I loved the TV series called Allo Allo, and there was a girl there speaking about talking about the sun. I would say there was a girl named Michelle, and she was from the resistance, and she came in with her gun and into the restaurant. Talking to the owner, saying, "Listen very carefully. I shall say this only once." It was so nice, so good. So it was a very cool series. Liked it a lot. So I was just telling the group about that, and then you pop up. So as we say in Norway, because I do not like the speaking of the devil thing, but in Norwegian it's speaking of the sun, and then it shines. So now you're shining, Michelle. But could I ask which state you're from? Because when it comes to the US, there are 50 states, and I have divided them in. Also with Canada, I have taken provinces. So maybe you're from a state that I can scratch off or not. If you're from Texas, sorry, already scratched off. Same with New York and and like 15, 20 other states, I guess. Massachusetts? Let me have a look. I'm going to finish this and then I'm going to have a look. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but I think maybe that could be available for a scratch off. Let's see. Yes. Yes. So later today, when I'm preparing my next vlog, finishing it, I will be scratching up Aubrey from Korea and Michelle from Massachusetts. If I can find a pen there. Great. Thank you so much. Oh, that is lovely. Speaking of that, your family originally is from France. Should that make me able to scratch off France? Kind of cheating. But with Lori, we kind of cheated a little because her husband is from Northern Ireland, I think. Or was it Ireland? I think Northern. No, Ireland. So we could scratch off France. I don't know. I don't think so. Let's scratch off Massachusetts later. Sure, scratch off France. By the way of Canada. by way of Canada? What do you mean? Is it a place in Canada called France? Is that where they're from? Or is it France, Europe? Sure, scratch of France by way of Canada. Laugh out loud. I don't get that. Maybe it's just because I'm a foreigner. I'm Norwegian, living in Spain. Or maybe it's because, I don't know, family went from France to Canada, then US. Oh, okay. Oh, yes, okay. Well, Canada, I've scratched off a few provinces. Oops. I scratched off Quebec, Ontario, and Alberta. And in the States, I've scratched off Washington, South Dakota, Wisconsin, Michigan, New York, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, Missouri, Oklahoma, Texas, Arkansas, Mississippi, Tennessee, Georgia, South and North Carolina is already scratched off. I was wondering about North because I had a name. Colorado, Arizona, Utah, and California. All of those are scratched off. But that's half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, I think. Oh, almost half. By the way, it's so dusty. I saw that the other day and I still haven't dusted it off. Very bad. But I've been crocheting. And I've been crocheting dogs and a unicorn, and they turned out so beautiful. I cannot show you, though, because it was for the family that was visiting me, and they just went home. But they were so gorgeous. Believe me. Well, I'm going to show you now how this is turning out. Maybe I should bring out Betsy, my mannequin. She's over there. And put it on her. Can we see her? Yeah. She's wearing my dress. This used to be, I made this as a pair of shorts just for fun someday. I couldn't use them. They were too wide. And I made it into a skirt. And then it became a dress, kind of a dress. Very holy, of course. You need something underneath. And these are scallops, but you need something underneath as well. But it's so pretty. And now I'm going to put on this. That is for a girl that is 5 years old, but she's more or less like a 6 to 8 year old. Let's see. Yeah, it's too small for this mannequin, of course, but just to get an idea, right? Oh, this is not nice in the back here. So I'm gonna have buttons here. This is where I put the holes. One hole down here. I'm gonna do one more round at the border to make the buttonholes a bit stronger, and then put on buttons here, but I have to order those buttons. But this is going to be so beautiful. And then we have these cuffs on these sleeves. Yeah, isn't it gorgeous? It's exactly the same as the one on the door, just that's longer and that it has a hood. This is without a hood. Let's see back on the back. Oh, what? My phone. Something is a bit off here, but I needed to take it in because it was so wide for her on the neck line. So I think I'm actually going to keep it that way. I have a lot of ends to weave in though, but I have woven in most of them. It's looking good. But the mannequin is too big for it. Thank you, Hope. Yeah, I like those colors as well. Pastel colors. Really, really nice. The last button is going to be up here. Is that too... Wait, wow, this is a big mannequin. I tried it on her and it was a good place to have the button. Zippity doody. Yeah. Yeah. I have to go around again. Of course, I still have this yarn attached to it. Because I'm working on the border. Where is it? Here it is. So let's just do that. Go around. Spin around. Da, 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 dee, da, dee. Thank you, Rosie. Yeah, I think it's turning out really lovely. Love the colors. She tried on this one that I already made. This was the third cardigan I ever made, like 2 years ago, I think. And but it fitted her just right on the body part, but the sleeves were a bit short. So I made a new one, and it's quite a lot bigger, so she can use it a couple of years, I guess. So and then we changed the colors from yellow to pink on the sleeves. So Michelle, you're a crocheter, I guess. What is your favorite thing to crochet? I mean, is it clothes? Is it Tunisian? Is it bags? Is it granny stitch? Is it, well, what's your preferences when it comes to crocheting? I'm curious. And if you are working on something now, what might that be? Right. Mm-hmm. Remember to drink your waters. Me too. Well, maybe Michelle left. Maybe she just could stay for a little bit. That's okay. That's all right, Mama. That's all right with me. That's all right. That's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Yes, it's all right, Mama. Anyway, it's all right. Oh, you're there, Michelle. Oh, I've been crocheting since my Nana taught me when I was 5. 60 years now. I mean, 60, wow. That's a long time. My favorite thing to make is Afghans. And got a few going on now. Yeah, I also normally have a lot of projects laying around. Right now, I kind of just have this, but I don't, because up there on a shelf, I don't know how many, but I guess I have a few, maybe 5 or so crochet projects, and at least one knit project. But I haven't watched them. I mean, I haven't looked at them since a couple of months ago, so I kind of don't remember. So, but I am so eager that when I'm finished this cardigan, I want to make puppies. I want to make small dogs with this, because I made some beautiful little puppies from, oh, what was her name? Knots and, oh, I can look it up here. It's called, or her channel is called Loops and Knots Crochet. They are adorable. Let me see if I can find a picture, because I took some pictures of it. Oh, that was the wrong way. What? Where'd it go? Was it my other phone? Oh, yeah, it was the other phone. There. The camera that I normally use. Yeah. Look at it. Isn't it the most cutest thing you've ever seen? Love it so much. Oh, I made it for this one was for the little boy in the family. He's 8. And the other one there is for the older one, who is 10 years old. So they are so cute. And then also, of course, the unicorn that was for the little girl to whom I'm making the cardigan. The unicorn. And I love the back as well. There with all of these curls. It's so amazing. And this unicorn is from Keep Calm and Crochet, also from YouTube, from a tutorial on YouTube. I'm really happy. Really happy about that. Manuela says, I'm back, was doing some grocery shopping. Yeah, that has to be done sometimes. Michelle says, I can knit a little, just simple stuff. Yeah. I was a knitter. I mean, I have been knitting for much longer than crocheting. I've been just crocheting for like 3 years or something like that. But I love it so much. I love it more than knitting. Definitely. And Manuela says, really strange. On my laptop, I can see Hope, and on my phone, not. What's happening, YouTube? Rosie, are you on your phone as well then? I can't see Hope too on the phone. Yeah. You answered my question before I asked it. Really peculiar, says Manuela, yeah. And Rosie says, oh, I thought I made something wrong. No, then it's something, I mean, I don't know why. Hope says, YouTube is being weird. Very weird. Strange. YouTube. 1, 2. Let's do one more before we take it together with that one. Oh, this is a bit strange. Well, okay. Yeah, there. And now 1, 2, and I want 3 actually in that buttonhole. Even though it's just 2, I think it's good with 3. 3 single crochets on the 2-stitch big hole for the button. So now I am on my last round of the border on this cardigan. Completing the buttonholes. Okay, here we are again. 1, 2, and 3. That's it. Oi. Okay, another buttonhole. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Hello, Patty. You've been here before, I guess. Or no, that was Peggy I was thinking about. Have you been here before, Patty? So nice of you to join here at least. Yeah, Manuela is here. I guess you're one of her subscribers. Thank you so much for joining. I am making a cardigan for a little girl. She is almost 5, but she is kind of like a 6 to 8-year-old, the mother said. So this is a little big, so I guess this could be kind of like a 10-year-old, 8, 9, maybe. I'm going to show you when I've done the last, when I finished the last round of the border here. Just going around all the edges, like up here, around the neck, down, and around the bottom. And then I'm going to show you again. From Ohio. Are you saying no new, or are you saying no, I'm new? I think you say you're new. Thank you so much for being here. Love that. I have a map where I scratch off all the new ones. Well, if you're from a new state or country or whatever, and I see that you're from Ohio, and I've already scratched off Ohio, but you're still very welcome, of course. You're new, yeah. Thank you so much. And I guess you're a crocheter as well, right? What are your preferences? What do you prefer? Making blankets, making garments, doing Afghans or granny stitch or whatever. And what are you working on? If you want to share that, that would be awesome. Let's see here. I think that's the last buttonhole. Yeah. Is that too much? Or is it too much? I don't think so. I think this is good. With a little bit of a corner, kind of like a corner. I think that's good. I have been crocheting for 3 years, maybe a little bit more. I started out making blankets because a friend of mine, she made a lot of, no, she didn't. She made a blanket. She was working on a blanket with bubble stitches, making hearts on squares. And of course, the squares were in one long line. And I just fell in love with it. Oh, I want to do that. Can you show me? She taught me how to do it. And then I made 10 baby blankets, or 9 baby blankets and one big one, the same. And then she said, you can't just make these blankets. You have to make something else as well. So I started making cardigans and other garments, turned into other garments, bags, purses, what else? Yeah, a lot of garments, a lot of clothes. And then, well, last summer I kind of tried making some amigurumi. And after this summer, or maybe even it was like October, I tried to make some plushies like leggy frogs and some cats. Sold them at the market, the only market I've ever had, the only market I can even ever have, I guess. Every year, maybe, hopefully. And then just before this summer, I kind of got into a plushie mode. and I made a few things, and then I'm amigurumi mode. So when I went to Norway for vacation for 4 weeks, I took with me yarn to make amigurumi things with hook size number 3 and small things. And when I came to Norway, I bought plushie yarn as well, so I made a lot of plushies also. And now that I got home, I have made some plushies that I'm so proud of. The unicorn that I just showed you and the 2 dogs that I just showed you. They are so pretty and gorgeous that I just want to make them all the time, especially those dogs. I guess it took me around or a bit more than 2 hours the first time. I'm not sure how much it took me the second time. But I guess I could get down to, I don't know, 1 hour and 15 minutes if I learned the pattern by heart, maybe. But I want to make a whole litter in this color. I guess I should make not only in this color, but the majority would be in this color. Patty says, I have crocheted for 57 years and knitted for 47 years. Love blankets and sweaters. Good. I have knitted. How long have I been knitting for? 42 years, maybe. Since I was 12. No, 44 maybe. Since I was 10. I think so, but just slightly, of course. And crocheting for 3-4 years. It's such a nice hobby, and I really wanted to turn it into my full-time thing, right? During the summer, it kind of is. On vacation, since I'm a teacher, I have a lot of weeks off school work, but I also need to go to work, and I love being around my students. This last year I was teaching 9-10-year-olds in fourth grade, and now I'm going to teach first graders. They're 5 and 6 years old. So, and I'm really looking forward to it. I was a little bit not bored, but yeah, kind of bored, or I don't like the word fed up, but like, I don't want to do this anymore. And it had nothing to do with the students because they were awesome. They were just so nice. But I just wanted to stay home and crochet. But then, no, of course, I have to be with the children. And I've made now so many amigurumis and plushies that I'm going to use at school in my class with some songs and some adventures. I mean, fairy tales and books with characters that I made different characters from the various books and fairy tales. So we're going to use them and they can be playing with them and stuff. So I'm really happy about that. If you want to see some of these amigurumis, if you haven't seen them, I have vlogs from that. So you can go back and see it if you want to. Some of them are really cool, but not all of them. But most of them are really nice now. I have a sheep laying around that I tried to make last year, and it turned out terribly. It doesn't look like a sheep at all. It's just horrible. But it kind of reminds me of where I came from a year ago until what I've reached now. So that's a nice progression to see. I really like that. Patty says also, I'm crocheting a sock. Variegated. I said that this thing you're seeing, WGT, is that variegated? Queen size bedspread. Wow. Wow, that's big. And knitting a ripple blanket with worsted variegated. I hope that's variegated. No, it's not variegated. It was weight. Where's the weight? Oh, a sock weight. I'm crocheting a sock weight queen size bedspread. Oh, now I got it kind of late. I'm a bit slow and a foreigner. What was I to say? Ripple blanket. I love the ripple stitch. I love that. Manuela says, I'll bet that's going to be beautiful, Patty. Absolutely. I totally agree. Oh, that is so nice, says Patty. Those children are blessed to have you. Oh, thank you so much. I can't wait. I met them, or not all of them. I met 6 of them. They're going to be 11, and 6 of them came to school together with their teacher from kindergarten, a Danish kindergarten, just to have a little taste of what school will be like. And it was so cute. They were so cute, and it was really fun to sing with them, and they were drawing, and yeah, we were talking and playing, and it was so nice. I'm really looking forward to meeting them in a couple of weeks, the 25th. Then it breaks loose. Break loose? Oh, it starts. But before that, I have to have some planning days. 7 of them in total. Yeah, Rosa says, respect Patty, queen size. Yeah. And Patty says, the bedspread is from Aberdeen wool mini hanks. And Michelle says, Patty Myers, what colors will your bedspread be? Yeah. Yeah, Manuela knows Patty from Russ. Very nice, very nice. It's so nice that we are all going here and there and meeting each other on different channels and stuff. Very nice. And Manuela is the best at promoting. I mean, today I spent how long? Maybe it was from 8:30. I'm not sure. Around 4 hours watching her earlier lives. I was looking for something that she was talking about. I didn't find it, but it was I was watching a lot of replays from her, and she was shouting me out here and there. And I mean, you're just so nice, Manuela. Thank you so much. It's awesome. You are so nice, so kind. And don't let those trolls bring you down. Never, ever. You know who you are. And that's what counts. And we know who you are. We know you don't take advantage of people. If people want to help other people, that's great. And if they don't, that's great too. That's okay. I love helping people, but I don't feel taken advantage of. If I would have felt that, then I wouldn't help. Probably. Very likely. If I knew that I was being taken advantage of, then my help stops. And you're not like that. Absolutely not, Manuela. Oh, you're welcome, Manuela. Thank you. Betty says, all variegated various colors, all done in random. Oh, I like that. I'm very much fond of. Yeah, I like when it's random colors. I've made a couple of, or not a couple. I've made quite a few sweaters with granny squares, with triple stitch, treble stitch. That is scrap yarn, just randomly connected. I like it a lot. And Rosie says that it sounds beautiful, and I agree. What stitch are you doing for it? Asks Michelle. Manuela says, right I'm on YouTube to help lonely people. Yeah, absolutely. And you're doing a terrific job at that. I think you're right when you say that there are many lonely people. I don't feel lonely. Even though I live alone and stuff, I never feel lonely. I keep busy in my own company. But I really love hanging out with you guys. Absolutely. But you really make that your task to help other lonely people, and you felt that yourself, so you know how that feels like. And then it's also kind of much easier to help others. And Patty says, I'm doing a double crochet granny square. Yeah, double crochet granny square. One large square. Oh, yeah. That was what I did also, but not in that tiny yarn. I have one like that, but not a queen size. Whoops. Michelle says, I'm sure we'll all want to see a picture when it's done. Yes, absolutely. That would be awesome. I could put it on my community page, even though I'm so terrible at Go Watch there because I never find it. I always have to think, where was it? Where is this community thing? And then Manuel has to tell me it's there because I forget. And Lou says, I got to go and I'm hoping I can catch you all before you leave. I think that I'm going to go off in, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. So if we don't see you, let's see you in the next Lou. Bye, Lou. Rosie says, y'all helped me for sure. Yeah, that's so nice, Rosie. I really enjoy your company, and I think it's very nice that you feel like you have us in your corner. We really appreciate you. So you are really appreciated and loved here. That you are, Rosie. You're so nice, so kind. How much do I have left? Where am I on this round? Oh, I'm at the bottom. Okay, I don't have much left. Mm-hmm. And Betty says, thank you all for your comments. I enjoy it, other crafters company. Me too. I really do. I really love it. I love Manuela's lives. I can hardly enter because they're so early, because she's such an early bird. And I'm kind of not. I'm a night owl. But I'm kind of an early bird, but not that much. But sometimes I watch the replay. But like Sarah from Crochet Vision, I like watching her lives. Passionate Kelsey's lives, I kind of like them, but it's too many comments, just too many followers, so it's terrible. I mean, impossible to kind of keep up with all of the comments. So you're kind of more occupied with if you have a question, that will she answer this question? Maybe you have to put it 3 times and maybe she'll see it. So, but Sarah, it's a little bit better, quite a lot better. Yeah, Manuela says also, glad to be here for you, Rosie. And Penny says that it's gorgeous. Rosie says, to know some ladies who love crocheting too and are very nice is really cool. And Patty agrees. And me too. I also agree. We all agree. Okay, I've got this part left. And then I'll be done for now. I have to weave in all the ends, but I will put it away and put on buttons. And it will be done, won't it? Yes, it will. I have a feeling that it's not done yet. Like I've got a lot of work left for it. I think maybe it's because I think it's quite big on her. But the mom thinks it's okay, it's good. She can grow into it and she can fold up the sleeves if she wants, if she needs to. She doesn't need to now that she has these cuffs though. But she can fold it up one time if that helps, of course. I may even, maybe I'll go live tomorrow as well, right? If I go live tomorrow, I will try to go outside on the terrace so we can have a little bit of view of the Mediterranean Ocean and Fuengirola, my town, my city. Today I just came home and I just started this live. Didn't have time, or I didn't go outside today, but hopefully tomorrow at the same hour, 15 hours, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, European time, which is midnight Australian time, and 9 in the morning US Eastern and 8 in the morning US Central. So I think I'll try to go live tomorrow. If not, something else happens. Something may happen that I have to go somewhere or whatever. But for now, I don't know that I have that. So I think we can say that I will go live tomorrow. And then, and Manuela says, and maybe a quiz? And Rosie says, yes, quiz. Okay. Yeah, it's been a while since the quiz. It's been the whole summer, summer vacation without a quiz. Good idea. Let's have a quiz. So if you're in for a quiz, shouting out the answers, then please join tomorrow. Oops. I kind of don't get this. Or do I? Or don't I? I'm just gonna attach this somewhere here. Like that. Done. Cut off. Cut it out. There. Drag through. Toodaloo. Toodaloo. Let's put it on the mannequin again, shall we? Even though the mannequin is too big, it kind of works. Kind of, just kind of. There. What do we say? What are we saying? Is it looking good? I think it is. I actually think it's looking good. Rosie says, not sports, please. She doesn't want sports questions. And I love sports. That's okay. We can find something else. History and geography. I love geography as well. History as well. Thank you so much, both Emanuela Patti and Rosie. Yeah, it's really Cute. And then on the back, let's see. I think this is going to be fantastic. Wow. And nobody will have the same, the mother said. You'll be the only one. And then I said, well, there is a lady here down here in Spain that has the same, both just blue sleeves instead of pink and a hood. But other than that, no, nobody has the same. So that's cool. Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, I really love it. Really like it. So the only thing that is left is to put on the buttons, sew them on. But I have to order them, or I have to take them off the other sweater cardigan. I don't think I want to do that. I need to order anyway. I have some buttons, but I have just got 2 left in the size that I need. This size. This is what I need. I have 1 left in the bigger size. This is too big. Maybe you don't see it on the screen, but looking at it in live here, it's way too big. And I have a whole bunch of these small ones, and these are too small. They're so small you can't even see them, kind of. So yeah, take a look. Take a look here. Can you see them? All of these and these are the small ones. And here are 2 of the ones I need and 1 there. I haven't used these for anything. Maybe if I make something for babies and need buttons, that's what I have to use them for. I'm hoping, I don't think so, but I'm hoping I can order it. This I ordered on Amazon, and I hope that I can order one that has just the middle and the bigger buttons, but I don't think so. I think I'll be ending up with a bunch of these small ones, which I don't like, because I will never use them up. Thanks, Patty. Where do you get? Oh, yeah. Rosa says, "Where do you get these buttons, Linda?" And I just told you. Yeah, I was. I didn't see the question even. Hello, Baria. Please say a little fast. You are talking to. Oh, please say a little fast. You are talking too slowly, sloth granny. Eh? You want me to talk faster? You're talking too slowly. It seems your name looks Indian to me. Am I right? I don't think you've been here before. Your name reminds me of somebody who has been on my channel, but I don't think it's exactly the same name. Am I right or am I wrong? And Patty says, use buttons for decoration, decorating hats and stuff. Of course, I can do that. But I never do. I don't know. I'm not very much a decorative person. I'm not a flower person, decorating person. I'm just a practical person. Oh, yeah. But Barrera Imran. Are you from India? Your name seems Indian. From India. And I don't think you've been here before. Am I right? We're kind of going to stop this live. So I would be happy if you answered my question. And I'm not sure what you said here. Please say a little fast. You are talking too slowly, sloth granny. So if you mean that I have to speak faster, that's a little strange. I don't think that's what you're saying. I think you're saying that I'm speaking too quickly. I guess that it's not that I'm speaking too quickly, but that I'm kind of stuttering because I'm not English or American or Australian or whatnot. Well, Yeah, let's see. Oh, hello, Manuel again. See you tomorrow, Linda. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Also, everyone in the chat. Yeah. Yes, I am going off. Have to leave you now. Maybe I'll make me some dinner, some chicken, and some salad. And yeah, see you tomorrow if you want to join at the same hour, 3 o'clock in the afternoon European time, which is midnight in Australia, and it is 8 in the morning US Central and 9 in the morning US Eastern. Thank you so much for being here. Bye bye.